Hey guys, it's Macey
And Ashlee.
and today we are going to be ranking every episode of Rebels Season 4. Why did I say it like that?
Season 4.
Which means that we're officially done with ranking. I don't know. We've been doing this for a few months now. We've just gradually been ranking every season with Rebels, and now we're finished. So maybe we should do Clone Wars next. Okay.
Or maybe we shouldn't. I'm just kidding.
No, if we were to do that, we would need to rewatch like each season because we already struggled with this one. Because what we do is we just look up like summaries of each episode and then we kind of skim it on Disney Plus. I couldn't do that with Clone Wars.
No.
We've talked about this before. Someone suggested doing like every episode of Bad Batch in one episode, and I'm like, that is so stressful, but I want to do it.
Oh, that'd be a lot. I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to think of what I would put on my number one favorite Bad Batch episode of all time, and I already know my answer.
I have two, but I think I know which one will win.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say before we move on?
Not really.
Okay, that sounds about right. We literally never have any updates. I almost forgot. One thing I wanted to say is we just noticed that you can leave like comments on Spotify like on our episodes, and I just wanted to let you guys know, those of you who are commenting, that we see your comments and we read them, but it won't let us reply to them for some reason.
Yeah.
So I was gonna talk to you about this, but what do you think, like, because there was one and it was asking they were asking us what our thoughts were on this specific headcanon, and they like shared it in the comment. And I was like, maybe if it's something like that, we could, instead of just doing like updates at the beginning of every episode, we just like read the comment and then give our thoughts.
I'm down with that.
Because it's like a way to reply. I don't know why Spotify won't let us, but
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
Suing Spotify.
Just letting you know that we read your comments, and maybe we'll start doing something like that. So yeah, we got that covered. That was like bothering me.
I know, you've mentioned it like 5 times.
Well, like, I want people to know that like we see the comment, because on YouTube you can just heart and reply.
Yeah. I don't know why Spotify doesn't let you do that.
That's so weird. You would think it's like engagement, so
Spotify's
And it used to alert me, but then we changed our host to a different like platform, and it hasn't alerted me at all. And I just refound it the other day. It was like, awesome. Okay, do you want to go first? Do you want me to?
Okay.
Not being able to speak English. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to? Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Please do. I need to be able to talk.
For number 15, for some reason, I don't have the episode number.
So you came on,
Dude.
just ignore me at this point, honestly.
Okay, for number 15, I have In the Name of the Rebellion Part 2.
Same. For those who don't know.
Because this episode's mid.
Below mid. Let's be so for real. This episode is the one where it's Ezra, Chopper, Sabine, and Saw Gerrera are like working together to do something. I don't really remember what. All I remember is that they're like on this ship. It's really boring, in my opinion. Why are all Saw Gerrera episodes boring?
Because he just sucks.
Yeah.
Hate Saw Gerrera. I support Saw Gerrera hate.
I thought you were gonna say I support Saw Gerrera. I was like, okay.
No.
Teach their own, I guess. Wait, okay, do I go now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, for episode number 14.
Per letter.
I have episode 8, Crawler Commanders, and it's the one, I'm so sorry, I don't really remember much about it. I just remember I don't like it. It has Hondo in it, and all I remember is the part where they're on the ship and they're stealing it from this like reptile guy or lizard guy, I don't really remember what, and they like trap him in this room. I don't remember what they're doing, I'm sorry.
It's so captivating.
Yeah, obviously I remember a whole lot from it.
Alright, my number 14 is In the Name of the Rebellion Part 1. Guys, I really like those episodes.
I just think that the first few episodes of season 4 are just not very good.
No, but in the last half, it gets good. It's just kind of a slow start.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, part 1 is the one with Mon Mothma and Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
So, really interesting. For 13, I have episode 3, In the Name of the Rebellion, part 1. Chalker.
For
Chalkers.
For episode for number 13, I have Crawler Commanders, episode 8.
Wow. I feel like our rankings are almost always kind of the same, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Bad Batch was different, but with Rebels, it's always been pretty consistent.
Yeah, we have kind of different opinions about Bad Batch.
Yeah, just a little bit. We can get pretty heated.
You're a season 2 girly, and I'm a season 1 girly. And we're both season 3 girlies.
Yeah. I don't even, I count season 3 as it's its own thing because it's that peak. Like, it's so amazing.
Ugh, anyway, this is not a Bad Batch episode.
We always bring Bad Batch to literally everything.
Talking about Star Wars? Talking about Bad Batch.
Yeah. 12? Okay, for number 12, I have episode 1, Heroes of Mandalore, part 1. And that's the one where it's the first episode of the season. It's the one where they're on Mandalore and they're trying to, find Sabine's dad, I think. Yeah.
It's mine, too.
Say. I feel like it's, okay. I don't hate it.
It's just not very good.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring.
It's kind of... I wouldn't say it's a weak start to the season because it literally picks up right. There's action as soon as you start the episode. But it's... I don't know.
It's an interesting start.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 11, I have Heroes of Mandalore Part 2.
That's the one where Sabine destroys the weapon that she created.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention... Actually, I don't need to mention. You guys have probably already watched the episode. I was going to give more background. I'm like, I don't need it. For mine, I have episode 9, Rebel Assault. And that's the one where Hera goes on Lothal and, saves... Or, rescues,
That low?
Yeah, I don't hate it. Actually... I kind of want to switch it with the next one. But anyways, I don't hate it. It's just there for me.
Fair enough.
It's also the episode right before Hera gets captured. I think the episode literally ends with her getting captured.
Yeah.
So
fun stuff.
Yeah.
Such a lighthearted season.
No, really. So funny, so goofy, so silly.
Okay, we're on 11?
No, we're on 10. We just did 11.
Oh, yeah. For number 10, I have Occupation, episode 5.
Wait, this is a short season.
Yeah.
Occupation. Wait, really? That low?
It's not that I don't like it. It's just, it's kind of there. I don't
know. That one's the one where they all go on the fall and, disguise.
Actually, I like this episode. It's just, I don't know. There's ones that are better.
Oh. I don't really disagree.
Okay.
We were just saying how we share the same opinions.
I respect people's opinions.
For mine, I have... Wait, we're on 10?
Yes.
I have episode 2, Heroes of Mandalore Part 2. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really anything to say on that.
For number 9, I have episode 7, Kindred.
Same.
Because it's just not that good.
This is the one where the Empire finds them on Lothal, and then they kind of fight it out for a little bit, and then it ends with them finding the wolves, and the wolves take them away. I actually like this episode. I think from this point onward are episodes that I like.
Yeah, this episode's it's pretty good.
But you just said it wasn't good.
I was teasing.
Okay. Also, I hate the way the camera makes me look.
Okay.
Every time I edit, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Sorry, that was really random. I was just looking at the camera. Okay.
We're just gonna move right past that.
We're on 8, right?
Yeah.
Or is it your turn to say it? I can't keep track of whose turn it is.
Did you say your number 9 one?
Yeah. Remember, it was we both had Kindred.
Oh, yeah. So it's your turn.
Okay. For number 8, I have episode 6, Flight of the Defender.
Me too.
This is the one where Ezra and Sabine go to steal a TIE fighter, and Thrawn's there, and they like shoot down the TIE fighter, and that's where they find. It's like the first time I think they find the Lothals. I say Lothal.
I say Lothal, but I say Lothals.
Yeah.
Or Lothcat.
That's what's throwing me off.
Lothcat.
Loth. Sounds weird. Anyway.
Lothcat. I love Lothcats.
Slay.
I have one on my desk.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it is a real one. I should probably go feed it. I'm just kidding. No. It's because of the, like, it's like a little plushie, but they did it because of Ahsoka.
Oh, wait, I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah, so I got it. It's cute.
I was gonna say love this episode. I don't.
Love's a little bit of a strong word.
I like it a lot, though. It's one of my favorites of season 4. Actually, yeah.
Actually, yeah. It's a good episode.
Yeah. 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 Okay, is it your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we on? Number 7? 7.
Yeah. That was something. Dude, we're only at 13 minutes and we're already almost done.
It's gonna be a short episode.
We gotta fill it with something else.
Yeah, we'll
probably
fill it later.
go on tangents.
Number 7?
Yeah.
7? For number 7, I have Rebel Assault, episode 9.
What did you say?
Rebel Assault?
Rebel Assault? Rebel Assault?
Assault?
How did I say it?
Rebel Assault?
Ooh, I just like laughed into the mic.
Get out!
Oh yeah, that's the one that I had low.
Yeah.
For my number 7, I have episode 11, Doom. I automatically feel bad at putting this one.
That low?
Here's the thing. Okay, me and Ashley, we sit down and rank them together. Like, we don't show each other, but we, like, sit down together. And I literally told her at one point, I was like, I feel bad for putting this episode so low. But it's not because I don't like the episode. Let me explain.
Is it because it's depressing?
No. Because I almost gave a spoiler.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Okay. Our bad rankings, I always put the depressing episodes at, like, the top. Anyway.
I was teasing.
That's not what I was saying. I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean, I feel like I'm under attack. Here's the thing.
Wait, guys, please.
This episode is 10 out of 10 peak cinema. I love it. I think a lot of shows, after a character dies, because, oh, by the way, this is the episode that takes place after Kanan dies, but
this episode is a rough one.
I think a lot of shows, after they have a character die, they kind of, like, don't brush over it, but they don't really have an episode to just kind of deal with the aftermath, and I love that Rebels did that, to show how each character is dealing with it. And I like Hera and Zeb and Sabine's POVs, and I love Ezra's POV, but I have a little bit of a hard time with Ezra's, because there's nothing wrong with this episode. It's just, I love watching other episodes more. And not because it's depressing, just because... Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also love this episode.
You're like, and I also put it at 7. I'm just
Could you imagine?
You're
Really
right.
harassing you. No, mine's higher.
Okay. Yeah,
So
judging off your reaction.
Okay, what number are we on?
6.
Okay, for my number 6, it's Fool's Hope, episode 14.
Oh, that's the one before the finale where the Empire finds them again and they just fight.
Then this one and, like, the next 5 are, like, my favorite episodes.
Same.
Like, I love these episodes. And Fool's Hope is such a good one.
It's pretty baller. There's, like, so much action going on.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And also that one plot twist with the one guy. The white beard guy.
I hated him as a kid, dude.
Same.
little kid brain could not comprehend that he was like just lying, and so I literally thought he betrayed them.
No, same. Me and Ashley were literally talking about this. Like, genuinely as a kid, I couldn't comprehend that. Like, I just thought he was betraying them, and even the reveal, like, it makes sense.
The rest of my life, I was like, I don't like you, but I can't remember why. And I'm like,
it's crazy. Wait, are we on 6?
Yes.
For mine, I have episode 5, The Occupation, which you already put a while ago. But, yeah, baller. I love this episode. One thing I didn't get about season 4, this episode reminded me of it, and people talk about it a lot, is why are Kanan and Harris so weird in the season? Like, they act like they haven't been, like, a couple for the past 3 seasons.
I don't know.
And I think a lot of
just
people...
kind of like a high emotion, like, season. Like, they're literally, like, ramping up, like, the end of the fight, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just, like, hitting them. I don't know. Leave them alone.
Well, I get I get the whole, like, thing they have, because Hera wants to keep fighting, and Kanan wants to settle down. Like, I love that they also had that. I feel like that's really essential for both their characters. But sometimes they act, like, awkward, and I'm like, have you not been kissing? You're literally pregnant, ma'am. Like, why are you acting like middle schoolers? It's something like,
you're literally pregnant, ma'am.
All of the other stuff, like, completely understand. I love where they took their relationship, but then, like, sometimes, like, they'd be acting so awkward, and I'm like,
they do kind of act weird. I don't know what they're doing.
Like, anyway, I just wanted to.
I don't know. Number 5.
Top 5.
Top 5. My number 5 is Wolves and a Door, episode 12.
Wait, no, it's not.
Bro lied.
That's the one where Ezra and Sabine and Zeb and Hera go to that one, like, Imperial base on the Thal, and they find the mural with, like, the sister and the brother.
By the way, that shook, like, little kid me's, like, entire world.
That episode is peak cinema.
That literally, like, blew my mind as a kid.
I love this episode.
Because, especially since I was, like, literally watching Clone Wars since I was, like, 6 years old, and I get older, and it's, I'm like, holy crap. I wasn't allowed to say crap at the time, so so it's really like, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. You were like, no, you let crap slide out that one time because you're so excited, and you were like,
I can't say that.
No, literally as a kid, I used to think crap was a swear word because our mom made it kind of sound like that way. And whenever I would accidentally say it, I would literally say, like, 5 million prayers. I would, like, beg you for forgiveness. I'm just like, which I see definitely where some of it's coming from, because, like, you don't want your kid to talk trashy. Like, your kid's gonna be showing up just, like, freaking 2nd grade and being like, what the crap, bro? Like, calm down.
They do nowadays.
They say worse things nowadays,
for
sure.
Absolutely. They say much worse things nowadays. But, like, I wasn't allowed to say crap till, like, 5th grade.
Sorry.
Did I lose you there?
I was just thinking.
Where's the thinker?
It was weird. I thought it was, like, a horrible word. And then I grew up and, like, okay. 2nd graders out here dropping F-bombs every corner. Like,
they're crazy.
It's actually insane.
Gen Alpha is, like, kind of scary.
Yeah. Well, and one thing I love about Gen Alphas, but also hate, is how they just do not care at all. Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I think it's awesome that you're speaking your truth and you just go about, you don't care what people think of you.
Even if you're just saying skibbity sigma, like, speak your truth, little man. Like, I don't know.
But at the same time, you can be, like, mean. Like, it's reminding me of something where, what does it remind me of?
They really are mean.
Like, they'll come up to you and be like, what's up, grandma? Like, just roasting the crap out of you. You're like, what did I do?
Like, what's up, baddie? You just, like, walk away and just, like, okay.
Awesome.
Wow, you look horrible today. And I'm like,
they don't be saying that. They don't even know what the word horrible is. They be saying you look
crappy today.
You look skibbity ya Ohio or something. I don't know.
It's a compliment.
Is it? Those words put together sound horrible to me. Sound heinous.
You look
That's like
skibbity yeah, Ohio.
the
Yeah.
opposite of music to my ears. What is the opposite of that?
Nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Opposite of music to my ears.
Okay.
I'm falling.
What were we on?
Falling. Dreaming.
Oh, 4? No, sorry. Were we on 5?
Yeah, you never said your number 5.
My number 5 is episode 14 of Fool's Hope. Did you already do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my number 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Was it? Yeah, it was my number 6. Okay, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is Doom, episode 11.
Slay.
Told you it was higher.
Oh, I didn't doubt you for a second.
I know I'm doubting you. How you put it so low?
I explained myself. That's all I can do at this point. For
Get her out.
for mine, I have Wolves in a Door. So.
Pretty self-explanatory. Wait, I wanted to talk about Doom more though.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting till
You were waiting your turn.
I'm speaking. Like how you mentioned, like I just love how they showed like each character like dealing with Kanan's death. It's like you're so right. Like so many shows just like brush past it. And I'm like, me literally sobbing. I'm like,
Wait, what? Why was it silent? Why are you crying?
That's so ew.
What?
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. I thought this was a free country. Can I not speak my truth?
And Ezra's POV was interesting, but I also thought it was like really sad.
Mm-hmm.
This whole episode is really sad. The way it starts out, I'm like already crying.
Yeah, it's foul.
The freaking title screen is black and white, dude. Oh my gosh.
I hate it.
I hate the show. Cancel and ban. That's all I have to say. I don't know.
I was gonna say something and then I realized it was a spoiler. So
You realize it was what?
a spoiler.
For what?
Arcane.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't feel like getting into that right now.
Can you tell me later? I'm
yeah.
curious. I'm like curious, George.
That's foul. Okay, what are we on?
Number 4.
I already read my number 4.
Oh, we're on number 3.
Okay, do I start?
Yes.
Okay, for my number 3, I have episode 13, A World Between Worlds.
Wait,
Do you have that too?
number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's A World Between Worlds.
Slay.
That episode blew my mind as a kid.
Also confused me, and it still confuses me.
I like how they opened up like the whole like time travel possibility, and then instantly closed it because they're like, yeah, we're never doing that again. And then they did. So
Yeah, that was interesting. Okay. I was like thinking about it in my head.
but when they did, it was peak. Okay, so I'll let it slide.
Yeah. Sorry.
A World Between Worlds is like a really weird concept.
Mm-hmm. I remember I liked this episode as a kid because I got to see the Emperor.
That was insane as a kid. You also got to see Ahsoka live,
Well, yeah, I'm saying I think it's weird because you see the Emperor literally later in the season, so I don't know why that was. I think it's just like it was really scary for me because I'm like I'm terrified.
They were running. I'm like, the Emperor to me as a kid was like really scary.
And he still kind of is. He's kind of spooky.
Please stay away from me. He's a
Um.
little, ew. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone does, so.
He's really smart though,
Mm-hmm.
and I love smart characters.
I love smart characters. I don't care if they're evil or good.
But yeah, that episode's pretty baller. You sure?
It's pretty baller. Number 2?
Yep.
Number 2. I could not decide between my number 1, my number 2.
Same.
But ultimately, I kind of knew. So, my number 2 is Family Reunion and Farewell, episode 15.
Same. I was wondering if we were gonna have different ones.
No, because as good as this episode is, or 2 episodes, it's amazing. It's a really good one, but
The next one is just slightly better.
mm-hmm.
This episode is truly earth-shattering, though. Like, genuinely.
This broke me as a kid. And the way we were left without answers for so long.
I don't really know if I liked those questions
When
answered,
did this like end of like what, 2017, 18?
Yeah, I think so.
2017. And Ahsoka came out last year, so that is 6 years that we were just wondering where the frick Ezra was.
Yeah, it honestly, these last 2 episodes feel like movies to me. Like, the Family Reunion Parable one.
I think there's a good reason why they put them together in Disney Plus. Except I always forget every time I watch it, so I'm expecting like a 28-minute episode and it's 40. So.
Okay. Are we moving on?
Yeah.
Okay, for my number 1, and Ashley's probably as well, is episode 10, Jedi Knight.
There's nothing really to say about this episode. I'm just kidding. There's a lot. So
You're like, it's fine.
I actually freaking hate this episode. It sucks. I think this show should be canceled.
This episode is one of the best things I've ever seen, and also the most depressing thing I've ever seen.
I don't like this episode.
Literally, I've rewatched this episode so many times, and for some the first time I watched it, broke all of us, I think.
Your diary entry.
Yeah. I should have brought my diary.
Where's it at?
It's like up in my closet, but
we should read those one day.
And we should.
Podcast episode exposing Macey and Ashlee.
Wait. No, that'd be fun. To like read because these diaries are from elementary school.
They're drama filled.
Yeah. We could just replace the names with fake names.
I never kept diaries as a kid, and I'm kind of regretting it.
I should have kept it up with it. Like, elementary school's fine, but the most important years are like middle school. And why didn't I keep writing during middle school?
I know, right?
But I've kind of mentioned it before on this podcast. I had a diary at the time when Rebels was going on. And I don't even remember what it said. I might have to like pull the photo up and then I can post it on our Instagram story and our YouTube. But it says something like, everything's changing and I don't like it. Like, why did Kaden have to die or something?
I was writing like he's a real person. But like it really got me as a kid.
Because I think that was one of the first times I've experienced character deaths, I feel like.
Yeah, because we watched Rebels like every week when a new episode came out. So we were like actively like watching it. So like, and the thing is, it doesn't get any better. Because like rewatching it now when I'm older, I still cry every single time. I still dread it every single time.
I was going to say, sorry, this is what I started this with and then I went off topic. But I've rewatched this episode many times. I cried when I first watched it as a kid. But then after that, I didn't cry, but then the most recent time me and Ashley rewatched it, I literally like looked over and we're both just like sobbing.
We're both just like sobbing, and the problem is that it doesn't get any better because the next episode is literally depressing too. Episode 10 and 11 are my ops, dude.
It's crazy.
What the heck, Dave Filoni?
This episode's amazing though. Oh my gosh.
Preview me when I'm spitting out my toothpaste.
Crying.
Oh, it's so good.
Speaking of crying, I don't know why I was gonna bring this up, but I think it's weird because you know how I said when I rewatched this episode I never like cried until I recently rewatched with you. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is, but for a while I never really cried at shows or movies. Like I could feel myself getting sad, but I just wouldn't let myself cry. And then freaking watched Endgame.
And then snapped.
Ever since that, I feel like I cry pretty easily with movies and shows.
I do too. I've always been like that though. I mean, when I was a little kid and we watched live action Cinderella, I freaking like was sobbing in theaters when her dad died.
I think as of lately, what do you think is the hardest, like since Endgame, the most you've ever cried during a movie?
A movie?
I already know my answer.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
I cried and I counted 9 times during that movie.
And during... So it was okay, spoiler warning, skip forward if you haven't seen it. Okay. During...
Give him a chance.
During May's death, I full on sobs. I was shaking.
Racking my chest.
Shaking. Like, the other parts in the movie, like, the part where Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man catches MJ, like, yes, I teared. Like, tears were falling down my cheeks, but not full-on sobs.
I sobbed when May died and then at the end.
Oh, yeah, the end is so... Oh, my gosh.
But, oh, man, Andrew Garfield catches MJ. I was crying. Mind you, I haven't even seen his movies at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I just barely watched them.
I rewatched. Ashley watched them for the first time. And the second movie, when I first watched the second movie, I didn't cry. That's what I'm saying. I think something snapped.
Wow.
I snapped when I watched Endgame. But then when I rewatched it, what was it? Not last night, the night before.
Yeah.
Was crying, full on sobbing.
The problem is, I kept forgetting what the end was. Like, I knew how it ended. And then the whole ending came, and I was like, I feel sick.
It makes me ill. And then, like, I'm saying, like, some parts where I feel like you don't need to cry, I just cry. Something snapped. Like, we were watching X-Men Dark Phoenix. The ending isn't even sad.
It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet, but it's not sad. I just start crying. And then, another one I can think of is when I watched Instant Family for the first time. By the way, if you guys haven't seen that movie, you need to watch it. It's so good. It's the part where she's, like, brushing her hair. And she starts, like, crying.
It's a sweet part.
Literally cried. I was like, why am I crying right now?
I'm trying to think of, like, recent ones. Can't think of anything, like, super recent. Well, there's one during X-Men, but it's a spoiler.
Wait, what movie?
Dark Phoenix.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about.
Should we just do a spoiler warning?
Yeah, spoiler warning.
Okay, spoiler warning.
The movie's been out for a really long time, but just in case.
Yeah, because
I care.
Oh, okay.
I was actually gonna cut that for a short the other day when
You're
I was
so
trying
mean.
to defend people, and you were like, "Yeah." Anyway, continue.
In Dark Phoenix, when freaking Raven died, or Mystique, I was not expecting it at all. And mind you, I had literally gotten that information before. Macy had told me before.
No, I didn't think I had, but I thought I showed you the interview.
And I completely forgot. And so I was, like, kind of weirded out. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, she's literally alive in, like, later movies.
Well, I also think there's something in the trailer that says something about her dying for some unknown reason.
Dark Phoenix is not canon.
No, I don't.
Nope, it ends with Apocalypse. Simple put.
Not Mother dying. I mean, actually, for the rest of me, we're like, Mother. Because I think it started because I said...
has no one.
Because Raven and Hank are, like, the last two from the first class, like...
Team.
And so we kept calling them Mother and Father, and then Mother had died.
Sorry, that was loud. I cried during that. I'm trying to think. I usually cry pretty easily. Bad Batch.
I used to not, but now I do, I guess.
Bad Batch season 3 finale was pretty bad.
Oh.
I think I cried during that entire thing, and by the end I was, like, literally shaking. Crying makes me shake. I don't know whether it's just, like...
I think it does for everyone.
It's annoying, frankly.
It makes my jaw hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Only during movies, though, because I think I don't want people to know I'm crying, so I try to, like... I just... I also get
like really, really hot when I cry.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks in theaters because I'm literally sweating. I don't know. It's just like whenever adrenaline pumps through my body, I literally start shaking. Like, violently.
She's just over here like...
Yeah, did you see me on the roller coasters? That was embarrassing.
Well, yeah, that happens to a lot of people.
Ew. Just like...
I love how you're like, guys, when I have adrenaline, like, pumping, I kind of shake a little bit. Like, that happens to a lot of people.
Roller coaster just stops and my teeth are chattering. Disgusting. Yeah. And literally, like, having, like, full body, just, like... And it lasts for, like, 10 minutes even afterwards.
Yeah.
It's annoying. It needs to stop.
So, how you guys doing? I'm just kidding. The silence is crazy.
Come here often? Okay, so now me and Macy are going to be rewatching the MCU, like,
oh, yeah,
in its entirety, like, all movies and shows, and I'm super excited. WandaVision. I'm just kidding. For the rest of it.
Literally, that's WandaVision. Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like I'm getting back into my MCU era for 2 reasons. 1, because of X-Men. I feel like it's making me like superhero movies again. And 2, because I honestly think a lot of good projects are coming out soon.
Yeah. Captain America, freaking, what's the other one?
So like just one.
No,
Thunderbolts.
I forgot what it's called. I feel like Marvel is slowly coming back. Hopefully. Let's not jinx it. Because I feel like the last few years I haven't even like freaking watched any Marvel things coming out because I just have absolutely no interest.
I'm really excited to rewatch WandaVision.
Me too. Sorry, I was thinking about X-Men.
Dude, speaking of X-Men, literally mine and Ashley's pastime now is we will literally sit next to each other and just watch X-Men edits from Pinterest.
I'll be like, oh, that's a good one, sending it to you.
I think it's so funny. It's like,
we sat for maybe a solid, like, hour after we watched a movie and just, like, watching X-Men edits.
well, and it's funny because you can, like, we're sitting next to each other, so I'll be hearing a song. I'm like, oh, yeah, I watched that one. Like,
oh, yeah, I saw that one. That was a good one. And
oh, my gosh.
Our X-Men board is popping off, for real.
It's an obsession. The edits
it has
got me in a
such
chokehold, though.
a grip on me, and I didn't even realize until, like, the other day. I'm like, where did this even come from?
I'm so glad because I don't want to be alone in this.
I told Macey, I'm like, thank you so much because it won't leave me now. Like,
well, because at first, when we finally, like, finished X-Men movies, I kept saying how upset I was, and you would, like, kind of laugh, and you're like,
I don't know what the switch was, dude. I don't know. Because, like, before I was like, oh, yeah, I like X-Men. And it was, like, kind of normal. And then suddenly it, like, creeped on me. And, like, crept. And it was just, like, now it's just, like, a full-blown, like, hyperfixation. It's, like, stuck.
Good.
And it won't leave. And
I don't want to be alone in this.
I'm stuck with 3 at the moment. And I'm like, it's too much.
X-Men has literally consumed me. All I consume is X-Men content. Eat, sleep, breathe, X-Men. It's a problem. We need to watch X-Men, like, the show together.
Yeah.
Was it Deadpool and Wolverine?
I don't know.
Because, oh, by the way, we also just recently watched Deadpool and Wolverine for the first time.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
A lot of people, I feel like, have rewatched the X movies because of Deadpool and Wolverine, so I'm wondering if, like, for you that just...
No. I genuinely, I don't know what triggered it. Because even after Deadpool and Wolverine, I was like, wow. And then, like, I don't know what the deal is.
Maybe it's the edits. All the edits.
Low key. Maybe.
Like,
because,
actually.
like, I'll find myself just, like, scrolling and watching or rewatching edits, like, for, like, the 6th time today.
No, it's my favorite pastime now. Like, I'll be like, well, like, I told Ashley, I've been working on classwork a lot over the past few days, and I'll give myself little breaks, and I'm like, hey, it's X-Men edit time. Like, literally for my 10-minute break, I just scroll through edits.
Thing is, like, I love edits. Like, I used to, watch Sonic edits. Like, I have a, like, board for that, and then suddenly X-Men came, and, like...
It's definitely, like, tricky, though, because a lot of them are bad.
Usually when I see a bad one, I'll just go, and then just go to the next one. It's really nice.
Did you see the other Charles one I sent you earlier? The one, oh my gosh, what is it? Oh, it's the one that starts with him punching Eric.
Sorry?
Did you not see it?
Oh, wait, I watched that one.
That one is sick.
I like that one. One eats.
That one was pretty good. Wait, we should show them the Better Man one. We can pull it up to the screen.
No, they need to experience it for themselves.
I don't know how to share it.
I'll drop a link in the comment section. You just
Okay.
copy and paste a link to the pin. I
Just go search up X-Men edits while you're at it.
I need to put my letterbox in my straw page. So people can see my awesome reviews.
This episode is weird. It's not just X-Men
we
at
were
this
literally
point.
just talking about how we go on random, like, conversations always, like, during our episode. And, of course, it's not about X-Men. Oh, my gosh, dude.
Listen, okay, Rebel Season 4 is short. Like, we need to fill the silence with something.
It really
And that
is
something
short.
is X-Men. Maybe if it'll just convince you guys to just watch the movies. Because a lot of people I've talked to are like, yeah, I just need to rewatch them. I'm like, so do it. I'm just kidding. Or watch them imagine watching them for the first time.
What?
X-Men movies.
I can't imagine.
I'm saying, like, imagine being able to do that again.
That'd be awesome. I would really like to do that. I would love to watch Days of Future Past for the first time again.
Right? Like, some people I see are like, oh, well, I just haven't seen it. Like, I need to watch it. I'm like, do you realize how blessed you are right now?
How did we even, like, how did we decide to start them?
I remember, okay. I remember this one day. It was when you guys were all, it was either camping or you were somewhere. And I stayed home alone because I'd work. And I was laying in Mom and Dad's room. And I was, like, scrolling for something to watch. And I saw X-Men 1, like, on Disney Plus. And I was like, I should rewatch that. So I rewatched it. And honestly was like, oh my gosh. Like, I should watch all the movies with Ashlee. Because I had seen X-Men 1. It was just a really long time ago. And then I had also seen Days of Future Past. And then, like, some of Apocalypse. But I was like, we need to watch all the movies. And so then I remember, like, texting you that or something.
And I haven't seen, like, parts of, like, any. I never saw any growing up.
And then I think after that we just watched them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's actually... I remember when I rewatched X-Men 1, and I love it so much. I love that movie to pieces.
We rewatched Days of Future Past the other day, except we got halfway through and we're like, yeah, we're done, and then shut up.
I was not done.
I was
just like,
no more Quicksilver, no more movie. Me when he's in 5 minutes of each movie? Criminal.
That's the only reason I like Apocalypse, is because of Quicksilver. I also like Magneto.
I love Magneto.
Magneto is peak.
Awesome.
Very slay. Well, that's not what I meant. He's a cool character.
Is he a good, like, morally good character? Not in the slightest. I support him fully. I'm just kidding.
I support some things. Like, I definitely see where he's coming from on a lot of things. But sometimes I'm like, you're kind of hypocritical. Because he'll say he doesn't like humans. But then I think he feels like I feel like he picks and chooses. Because, like... in the movies, for example, he literally marries a human. Technically twice.
I feel like he's just so exposed to, like, what bad humans do. He just, like, lumps them all together like bad humans. Like, King, please. By the way, do you ever feel bad when you, like, don't refer to them, like, by name? This sounds stupid, but I always, like, Quicksilver instead of, like, Peter or something.
Oh, no, I don't feel bad. Because they chose those names.
True. Don't laugh, please.
The only time I feel bad for some reason is with freaking, like, Beast. Or Hank or whatever. Like, I'm so sorry.
Stupid name.
Like, I feel like whenever I call him Beast, I'm like...
Hank.
Father
Beast
Hank.
makes him sound, like, very, very aggressive.
Which...
I say as if he's not swinging off the chandeliers.
Get off the bloody chandelier, Hank.
I love X-Men.
Yeah, we should probably stop this
Thanks,
episode,
Macey.
though. Sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. In the slightest.
Problem is, I got roped into, like, 2 hyperfixations at, like, the same time. Because, like, my friend got me into Death Note, and I finished it around the same time that we finished X-Men. So I got, like, stuck on those 2 around, like, the same time. And so I'm just, like, trying. This sucks. I hate liking things. I'm just kidding.
What's your favorite X-Men character other than Quicksilver?
Magneto.
I mean, other than Magneto, too. Because that's...
Ah, darn it.
Hello?
I like other ones. I'm just thinking. I like Charles.
Slate King. Charles is so pooky.
He's so pooky.
Mine is Wolverine. I love Wolverine.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love Wolverine. My favorites, my top 3 are Wolverine, Quicksilver, and Magneto.
I feel like Quicksilver gets the short end of the stick half the time. Because, like, in
Tell
the
me about
comics, like, most content that you have with Quicksilver is honestly in the comics. He's not really, like, in the show that much. In both shows. He's not even in X-Men 97.
Poor guy.
So far.
I don't even want to talk about WandaVision, okay?
Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on that, bro. We're not even going to talk about that. Wait. You guys should rewatch the MCU with us.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Hot
It could be like a book club.
Book club. Okay, guys, so let's talk about the movie.
Wait, that's actually so cute. It's like Giving with the Bad Batch ones.
Oh, I was gonna mention, freaking Skeleton Crew comes out tomorrow.
By the time we're recording
this, December 2nd, and I completely forgot about it.
Same. I want to watch it though.
I'm excited. I think it seems cool, but
I think it just seems like I think it's coming out at the perfect time. Like it's holiday season. I feel like it's just gonna be like a cute.
It has been so long since we have gotten Star Wars content. What was the last thing we got?
Ahsoka, I think.
Was it? No.
Oh, Acolyte.
Acolyte was the last thing we got, and that was like what? August?
That was not that long ago.
That was so long.
Ashlee.
Okay, when's the last time we got good Star Wars content?
Honestly, Bad Batch.
Bad Batch, and that ended in what? May?
Listen, say what you will about Ahsoka. I'm not the hugest fan. The only one that I honestly ate up and enjoyed was the episode with Anakin.
Oh my gosh, I ate that. Oh, they ate that so hard. But that was the only one I was like, because why did it have to be live action, dude? It annoys me to no end.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like really super happy with like any of the like, you know what I mean? I think the only one I was really happy was with Thrawn, because it's his voice actor, dude. Like, but like all the rest, I'm like,
Well, and if they made like a Thrawn show or movie, I would be fine with it being live action, because it doesn't, like, why wouldn't you make it live action, basically?
Right.
All the characters in Ahsoka were already animated. That's what makes it annoying. Thrawn is a character created from a book. So I don't really think it matters if it's animated or live action.
It just pisses me off.
Yeah.
It could have been such a fire animated show. Anyway.
There's potential. Okay, we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah. We were yapping. Like we always do.
Like we always do. Viewers like you. Okay. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.